Hi everyone, I'm Patrick O'Hearn with NavVis, and we're here at GeoWeek 2026 with Colten Browning from Hansen Consulting Group. Colten, would you like to do a quick little introduction of yourself?
Yes, of course. I am Colten Browning, the owner of Hansen Consulting Group. We use NavVis scanners quite extensively, and I'm excited to have this conversation with you today.
Absolutely. And real quick, what's just one of your favorite projects that you guys have done in the past year that you guys have had the scanners?
Yeah, so we deal a lot with heavy industrial and water treatment plants, and we find that the scanning that we complete with the NavVis scanners are instrumental in turning these old buildings into something that can be used for the future use cases. We take the scans and get the geometry of the building. We model in BIM in 3D for all of the piping and all the accessories that we need to include, and we also offer engineering support to bring that into a full holistic life cycle.
Yeah, and I know that you guys have done quite a few projects. That was something that we've talked about recently. I know data centers and water treatment facilities. Is there anything in particular where you were like, our NavVis scanner really helped us nail this project?
Oh yes, we love the NavVis scanners. And a little history, we started with terrestrial-based scanners in semiconductor facilities, and we found that those scanners the quality was great. The time it took to actually get the data, process it, and turn it around into an executable BIM model was, it took a long time. And so we found that by utilizing the NavVis software and the hardware, we were able to turn that process that would take minimum of 2 days into a couple hours. So that the utilization of NavVis has been instrumental in our success.
For sure. And one thing that I think you guys do a great job of is leveraging IVION, our software platform. So could you just kind of walk us through how you're using that within the project lifecycle and helping coordinate with your clients?
Of course, IVION's been great. It's wonderful that it's cloud-based, so we're able to process our scans, get the point cloud data out, but at the same time, we're able to utilize the web-based interface to share the point cloud and panoramic data with our clients. So it doesn't mean that we have to get in a meeting with them so that they can go through and see the content for themselves. They're able to get onto the browser in their own internal meetings and have a discussion about the project and actually tag the assets, take measurements, and do anything that they need to do in-house without having to come directly to us.
Very well said. And I got one more question for you. What made you guys decide to go with NavVis?
I touched on this a little bit earlier, and when we were doing the scans in the subfab, it was just taking forever. It was taking a very, very long time, and it was a 3 to 4 man operation. And so when we started doing this out on our own and developing our own processes, we really wanted to minimize that interaction and extra manpower that is needed. And so we utilized the NavVis scanner, and we're able to go out to the site, scan the large sites, data centers, water treatment plants, oil and gas facilities in less than a couple hours. And we're out of there in a couple hours. We're able to get the data. We're able to leave, get the post-processing done, and the data back to the customer within 48 hours. So that alone is our selling point, and what has made us very successful is the speed and the accuracy of the data we receive.
Very well said, Colten. And you heard it here first. Thanks, guys.